Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. My name is Apex Selenio, a semi-professional pool player and pool instructor all the way from the Caribbean country of Jamaica. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking 2 racks of 9 ball, and we're going to be discussing some pointers, tips, lessons that you can take from this practice session that I had. Maybe you can use the lessons and add it to your game to improve your game and to get better. Of course, these videos are made with the purpose of educating my viewers and also educating myself based on mistakes made in the past. So we're gonna just jump right into the rack here by analyzing what went wrong, what went right, and how we can improve our game. So let's start off with the break shot here and see how this goes. So I'm just taking off there with a very nice solid breaker ball. Went into the 2 corner pockets that are on the right. Very good break shot, very good spread on the ball here. And of course, I have a open shot on the 1. Now, I do not have a shot on the 1 in the corner that is straight up that I'm looking at. The 8 ball is blocking me. And after making the 1, I still have to consider position on the 2. Now, the 2 ball, as you can see right there, is underneath the 3. And so I have a very small area in which I can get to that 2 ball. That 2 ball only has 1 available pocket based on where the cue ball is at the moment. So what I'm looking at here is just kind of making the 1 ball into the side and somewhat using the tangent line, as you can see there, to just kind of get into that area right there to get a shot on the 2. Now, this 1 ball here is a tough shot to be made in the side. It is quite thin, and I'm using center ball, center or maybe a little bit of stun. So this cue ball might get away from me a little bit, and this is what I recognize after playing the shot. I didn't realize that the thinness of the shot will actually cause the cue ball to get away a little bit. And so the cue ball took the path that I wanted it to take. However, because of the thinness, the cue ball had a lot of energy left on it, so it assisted the cue ball in getting away from me, and so it got away from the positional zone there. And so that's one of the lessons that I learned that when you're making a shot, depending on the thickness or the thinness of the cut, then that will kind of determine how much movement the cue ball will have after depositing the ball into the pocket. So my cue ball get away from my positional zone, automatically messing up my run out here. But at the end of the day, a lesson was learned, and so we add that to our game to improve. I did have to go after a bank shot there. Obviously my table has a worn cloth, it's old. However, I've made many banks on this table, so that missed shot there was very, very unfortunate. But nevertheless, still we are still in prime position here to actually try to create a new run out. So the 2 ball was left into the jaws of the pocket here, giving me a shot on it. I played the 2 into the corner, coming around a couple of rails to get shot on the 3. Now I'm on the 3 here, just driving that 3 into the corner pocket, entering in between the 8 and the 7 here to come back near to the middle of the table. Now I only have 4 balls left on the table, and this is obviously, or it should be, a run out at the level that I am at. But I want you to pay attention also to just the way how I'm playing the position on the shot. Here I'm using some top inside spin here, that is in this case left hand spin, to just kind of check the cue ball off the side rail to come in line for the 7, because now the 7, the 8 and the 9 are also connected. However, based on where the cue ball is at the moment, the 8 ball only seems to go into the side pocket here. So I'm gonna have to play the 7 ball into the corner and kind of roll up. Now I have to be careful not to roll up too far. I would love to get straight in for a stop shot on the 8, but there you can see I didn't get a stop shot on the 8 in the side, which would have been easy transition to the 9. I got a shot straight down into the corner. And when you're playing position, what I learned a few years ago is that whenever you're playing position on a particular ball, always play position for multiple pockets. So I was playing for the side, but I knew that the other corner pocket was also available. Very steady shot on that 8, and also getting prime position on that 9 to clear this rack up. So that was a pretty good rock. Not much lessons there except for that one missed shot or bad positional play, but that's also very, very good there. So we're just going into the final rock of this video, and this is not one of those fancy rocks where you're going to see a break and run up, because I really believe that junior practice sessions, whether you miss or you do a perfect run out or you do a bank or a kick or a jump, there's more to learn from watching when you make a mistake or mistakes than when you run a perfect game. It's all beautiful when you run a perfect game, but it's a lot better when you can see where your errors are, where the mistakes you're making, and how you can address your mistakes whenever you have completed the run out, however it may be completed. All right, so that's just my philosophy. That's my honest way of learning the game. So here we just broke off the second rack of 9 ball here, and now that cue ball popped, almost came off the table, but now the cue ball got away from me, lost control, and now I'm in a position here where I have to be very strategic about what I'm doing. So now I'm going to be playing what is known as a push out shot. And a push out shot, as I've explained in many of my other tutorial videos, is a strategic shot that the professional use in the game of 9 ball whenever they're hidden from a particular ball and they need to try to create a shot, an advantageous shot maybe for themselves, an advantageous defensive shot for themselves, whilst giving the opponent an option to either accept or decline such shot. So what I've done here is that played a push out on myself, right? Just trying to create a 2 rail. I was actually trying to get in behind the 5 and carrying the 1 ball all the way down to the end rail. But there again, another lesson I learned there, that I left the cue ball a bit too close to the rail, and the thinness of that shot wouldn't have allowed me to get behind the 5 unless I really put a whole load of spin on that cue ball there. So unfortunately I kind of sold out here. Now I'm going to play a really good shot here, cutting that 1, 2 rails, 3 rails, and beautifully coming into the line of the 2 and bumping that 2 into prime position. So that was an excellent positional play there, and excellent execution of the shot. Now the 3 ball is all the way down to the end rail here, and I'm kind of straight in on the 2. I have a little bit of angle, but I can still navigate and just kind of get this 2 ball down there. So I'm going to perhaps just use a bit of stun follow here. Let's kind of stun through and run the cue ball all the way down to get onto the right side of the 3. But unfortunately, again, just a little bit too much power and a bit too jerky in my stroke, hence me bubbling that ball into that 4-inch corner pocket there. Again, stretching. That was definitely moving too fast, moving too quick. I was a little bit annoyed with myself for missing that 2, and so I didn't get a chance to really, well, I didn't actually took the time out to settle down to get onto that 2, so I missed it, and now I have to create a run out here. So easy 2 ball there, pocketing, getting position on the 3. That's going to be using a bit of low right spin here, just drawing off the 3 back into prime position for the 4. Right, so definitely some great tips and lessons here that you can learn about how to play the game, what to think about. And so here again, just a little bit of misjudgment on the shot. I played the 4 ball with the intention of leaving the cue ball in between the 9 and the 6, but unfortunately, as you can see there, I've snookered myself once again. So as I'm about to play this kick shot and play safe, guys, I hope that you're enjoying the content. I hope that you're learning from me, because as I've always said in previous tutorials, I am definitely learning from myself. Very good kick there after an unfortunate snooker, but I've left the 5 ball open, and therefore I should be able to now clear this rock. Let's see how it goes. But guys, if this is the first time here on my channel, of course, right now I would love for you to just help me out by smashing that subscribe button below, like the video, share, and comment in the comment section about what you think about my progress. I've been on the circuit for a while, guys. I've been a bit successful in the latter part of the year. I've won 1 tournament, I've placed second in 2 of them. I've come 4th in another one. So it has been a really good month and a half for me. It has been really successful. The work that I've put in for the past 8 months, committed myself to playing the game of 9 ball, literally got me to this level. So I'm just going to continue to improve and build my game, and I hope that you guys enjoy the content that I'm putting out there. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel and watch my progress as I continue to develop as a player. Do take care. Until next time, Apex Elenio signing out, saying goodbye. All right, bye bye.